Hello, welcome back to something I'm doing on my computer. Today we're going to play the Google Autocomplete game. I saw it when I was playing Google Feud and thought, well, it looks interesting, let's give it a go. From my understand, all I have to do is now guess what the number one autocomplete for various searches. Now, I'm never going to know these because for starters, with this one in particular, I don't do that much stuff, so I'm going to just say how to build a shed. I was incorrect, that was fifth. Four. Well, oh, it's either a deck or a retaining wall. Well, a deck. Okay. I'm not going to be very good. Does Canada have a president, free college, a status, a queen, nuclear weapons? I want to say it's going to be that as a joke. Oh, I'm slightly disappointed in the internet. Have a president? Okay. They have a prime minister, isn't it? Yeah. I'm not too sure. Politics out of my own country, and even then, I have no idea what's going on in my own. What's the deal with weighted blankets, the toilet paper, TikTok, airline food, or Wish? Well, I know that's like a really popular joke back in the whatever time it was, so let's see. Yay! Weighted blankets are fantastic. It's like, it's too hot to put a full duvet on, but like a nice weighted blanket. So comfortable. Wish, well, that's a kettle of fish I don't want to go into. Star Wars is Ray Skywalker. Better than Star Trek. Over, dead. We'll try this one. Um, I mean, I have the original. Well, I say I. My family has the original free on video, where Han shoots first, and let's just say it goes a bit downhill from then. I do like some of the newer films. Not gonna lie, but they're not quite as good. Let's say. Should I start a blog, a business with tarot or oracle, investing? I'm not sure what an LLC was. Try investing now. Okay, not that. I thought maybe that due to the whole GameStop stock, GameStop stock. A blog. Interesting. Nothing wrong with starting a blog if you can come up with something new and entertaining, which is similar to a YouTube channel. So I'm here. I have no idea. How to tie a tie. Number one, I don't even know the answer to that. When I was in school and had to wear a tie, I used a clip-on because laziness. Sports are interesting to me in Spanish. That's weird. Sports are bad. Well, they're not. Sports are interesting. Sports can be quite good. And sports are very good for a person. But I'm just not a fan of what. I prefer to do them than watch them. Sports are boring. Yeah, so I prefer to do them than watch them. I don't get the. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. Interesting to me in Spanish. Why is that even in the 10? What happens if you microwave? Let's say metal. Most people want to know that one. It'll most likely spark, and you can destroy your microwaves doing this. I have once microwaved a spoon by accident. Nothing bad happened, but then again, it was buried in my tomato soup. If you microwave soap, most soaps actually do this thing where they expand rapidly and they look like a cloud. They then become very like brittle and they're very easy to destroy afterwards. But it's quite fun to watch. Don't put soap in your microwave. If you microwave nothing, you just have nothing. A grape, I'm not sure. And a banana, I am not sure. I've never microwaved those two. Do cats and dogs go to heaven? All cats and dogs go to heaven. Assuming you believe in that. Which I don't, but they still go to heaven. Okay, well that's not right. Let's try get along. Get along. Some do it. Really just depend on how you bring them up and if they're brought up around each other. Why do people uh sneeze, snore, lie, fart, say bless you? No, that's not it. Well, bless you indeed. Sneeze. No. Lie. No. 50-50. Snore. It's usually people usually snore due to the lack of air being able to pass through your airways properly. Is this why so you end up making a sound like if you try to jokingly sleep and you do the whole mm-hmm type thing. Sorry, that's really, really horrible. Like you should do a better one. But you'll notice that the air you're trying to pull through doesn't quite feel as good. That can be it. So if your neck's not lying properly, I know I have a big snoring issue if I'm not set my pillow flat enough. Like I need a little bit of raise, but if it's too much, I instantly start snoring. Why do people sneeze? Usually because something's tickling the airs in your nose. It's good to sneeze just because it removes the bacteria that's trying to enter you. The issue is you don't want to be sneezing on other people, covering your faces when you're sneezing. I mean, and remember then to wash your hands because you've just put that bacteria on your hands. Why do people part fart? It's to do with your inner tubes and gas and how it works. Why do people lie? Because it's inherent. I swallowed a chicken bone. Number one. I don't know. I know you don't really want to be swallowing bones because they can pierce your softer insides, but I'm not really sure that. I swallowed a tooth. When I lost my first tooth. I swallowed it. I had a really wobbly tooth. Finished eating tea. Went to go do something else. So I went, my tooth is missing. Hard bit of plastic. Now, fun fact: the pH in your stomach is able to dissolve most things you swallow. So you don't need to worry too much about unintentionally swallowing like seeds and stuff because your stomach acid will actually just destroy it. Swallowing stuff like plastic, if it's small enough and it doesn't cause any issues when it goes down, there's a good chance it will also dissolve in your stomach. Though there are some things that don't dissolve in your stomach acid properly because they don't have the time to digest or whatever, and yeah, they're going to come out the same way they went in. Not the same way, but in the same condition they went in. Mrs. Brown's Boys, maybe? Nope, okay. I didn't watch that show. I don't particularly like it. Mrs. Doubtfire? Yeah. I think I watched Mrs. Doubtfire as well. It's sort of like the guy who pretends he's an old woman, isn't it? My armpits smell like onions, maple syrups, vinegar, fish, cat urine. Well, I can assure you my armpits smell like none of these right now, but we can go with onion. It could do with the sweat, the stuff you are eating when you can change what certain aspects of your body smell like. For example, if you eat tons of asparagus and then you urinate, your urine will smell, I believe, like asparagus. I don't really eat asparagus that often. It's similar to say if you eat loads of beetroot and you go to the toilet, you can pee purple, which is the most concerning thing. Well, purpley red, which is the most concerning thing ever if you're a girl and you're not on your period and you're going, oh my, but I imagine it's more concerning for you guys. I want to like myself is highly relatable. Uh, oh, that's cute. I want to like you. That's the. Is that referencing something? I don't know. I want to like coffee. Coffee will put me to sleep, so I won't drink it. I want to like whiskey. I haven't had that much experience around whiskey, but I do like wine. A nice rosé or a red is fantastic. Not too much of a fan of whites, they get to my head. Is it wrong to eat, well, no, not meat in the Bible? I imagine they do. Is it wrong to eat dogs? No. China isn't sad about that. Is it wrong to eat meat? Well, we'll get there eventually. No, it's not. And never feel like it is wrong to eat meat. There is nothing wrong with it. We were brought, our ancestors were majority carnivorous for quite some time before we started the from hunting to gathering. So we're primarily hunters. We would have supplemented with things like berries, but we weren't farming. It wasn't until we started farming that plants became a higher part of our diets. So inherently, we are meat eaters, and it can, not for everyone, but some people will actually suffer from not eating meat. Some people can go and have a perfectly normal plant-based diet, become vegetarian, become vegan, will suffer very little consequences, but some people just can't. And if you decide you want to go vegan or veggie, and you find out, well, if you decide you want to go vegan, and then you find out your body won't allow you to sacrifice, what you just need to do is become a vegetarian, and then avoid the stuff you want to mainly avoid, but don't deprive yourself of other things. Like, don't just feel like you have to stop eating it. This is from someone who is primarily a carnivore. I would prefer a bloody steak over plants. But yeah, do what you want, but make sure you listen to what your body's saying. I don't like to read, well, that's sacrilege. I don't like to talk, I don't really either, unless I'm doing this. Don't like to be touched. Depends on how I'm feeling that day. I don't like to travel. I actually don't like travelling. And I don't like to work. I don't think anyone likes to work. Yeah, I say. I don't like to be touched, number one. Say some people just don't. Some people really don't like feeling of people, especially strangers, touching them. I have a good friend and I will give him a hug on the occasion, but he's not a big fan of the whole physical contact. Whereas my younger sister would not stop wanting hugs. Why do people like BTS? That is that idol band people, aren't they? Anime, because anime is awesome. Their own posts, because you're never going to post anything you don't think's a banger, right? I don't like my own posts or videos. Why do people like horror movies? Because they don't enjoy sleeping. Why do people like Animal Crossing? Because they like relaxing. I'll go with BTS. No. Their own posts. Even worse. Anime? No. Animal Crossing. Well, I should have guessed that's the newest thing. But yeah. Do babies like kisses? Yes. Do babies like massages? Depends where. Do people like tummy time? I assume that's when you play with their tummy. Do babies like to be swaddled? Who doesn't like to be swaddled? Do babies like baths? I imagine so. Unless they're particularly fussy. You'll know what your baby likes, doesn't like. Nope. Try to be swaddled? No. Kisses? Do babies like kisses? Yes, they do. My feet smell like something died. You need to be making sure you're washing the bacteria off your feet properly. If not, you may have like rougher, coarser skin. May need to use a pumice stone to scrape that away to stop the decaying skin. Garlic, then stop putting garlic in your socks. Dead animals, once again, you just need to make sure. This is basically just you need to make sure your foot health is fantastic. If you're like me and like to wear socks all the time, maybe taking time away from your socks. Just so your feet have time to air. If you're wearing boots a lot or shoes for 90% of the day, you really do want to be giving your feet time to air because it'll be the sweat building up bacteria and dead skin, which makes the smell. We'll go with something dyed. No. I have no idea what that is. I imagine it's cheese though. Why am I giving you all health advice? I don't know what I'm talking about. How to kill a tree stump. You can put paints on it, like harsh paints, white, spirits and stuff, paint over the top and it should kill it off. Stink bugs, I have no idea. A lionel, not sure. A rat. You can use obviously the right. Well, would a mouse trap work? Regardless, you want the humane mouse traps, and then you want to take the mouse elsewhere. How to Kill a Mockingbird. I imagine it is because that's the book. Cool. So I've completed that. My score is 100 and. Wait, is that not it? Oh, I thought that was it for a second. How to kill a stink bug. How to kill. It's not giving me the numbers. A tree stump. A rat? Oh no, it was right. But that was weird. I'd already done that one. Regardless, that seems to be might be only 21 rounds long. I got a score of 102,000. I have no idea if that's good. I have no idea if that's bad. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you can. Tell me what else you think I'm awesome. Tell me I'm terrible if you think I'm terrible. If you want to check out more of these Google type easy videos, they are in a playlist. I'm probably going to turn the Google Feud playlist into just a Google Games playlist. Yeah, this is Miss C signing off. Goodbye!